Hello. Welcome everyone to our live stream of the FLIX Launch Party. So good to be here. This has been so long coming, really, and I can see Sisler up on the screen here as well now. This is like a year in the making, Sisler. So I'd love to get your thoughts on how you're feeling right now, of course, and then we'll dive into everything. And then, of course, we've got the stream later on as well. How you doing, Sisler?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Liam. Thank you for hosting the launch party. We are extremely excited. It has been a long time coming. For us as OmniFlix, at least 3 years, and even much before that as a team. So I'm very excited and look forward to the streaming phase. Yeah.
Absolutely, and so. I mean, how do you want to go about talking about StreamSwap? We can talk about, how to get involved for people who still need to get in there, or we can kind of dive into how it all works. I can see Daya's just joined us as well. Daya, how you doing? Awesome, how you doing?
Hey there.
Hi, everyone. So, I think we go ahead, Sisler.
No, I was just saying hi. So, hi, Orkun. Hi, Daya. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, please share how you guys are doing.
Daya, you're muted. Daya, you're muted. Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't check that. But yeah, hi Liam, hi Orkun. How are you guys doing?
Hey there. I'm perfectly fine. I'm super excited for this launch. Just can express it.
We've been following it since the bootstrapping. It hasn't been, every movement has been so exciting that we've been tracking almost how it's happening, in terms of how the contract is performing at the front end, or all of the tooling that we've developed around StreamSwap. So yeah, restless, super excited, and looking forward to the 1 hour event where the stream happens between both the pools. Yeah.
We're gonna get a live, not even demonstration, a real live stream happening later on today. And how long is it actually? How long until that stream goes live?
It's 1 hour.
Yeah, we are under. Yeah, sorry. Under 27 minutes for the streaming phase to start. So
Okay.
Up until now, what happened was almost like a 39-hour bootstrapping phase, where we had people that subscribed to the stream. So what happens in a StreamSwap stream? Okay, just to give a quick introduction or a primer as to what StreamSwap is. StreamSwap is a protocol for time-based token swaps, and in this context, right now we are utilizing that for community-driven, price discovery event where there is no price that the FLIX token started off with, but at the end of the stream there will be a price that's determined. So this is a community-driven launchpad, you can say, or a launch protocol, which will enable people to participate in various streams. And on your screen, you can see the Genesis stream. This is the FLIX Osmo stream, which has the stream ID 1, the first stream that has ever been created. And in 26 minutes, you should be able to see the details of the you should be able to see the details of the stream itself, starting off with the streaming phase, ending the bootstrapping phase, and the stream will start off with the streaming phase where tokens are swapped. But Daya or Orkun, I'll let you guys go.
I think as Abhishek summed up, right? So we've been bootstrapping since the contract creation, and we almost bootstrap for 36 hours, I believe. So yeah, we'll be ending the bootstrapping now in another 26 minutes, and we'll be entering the streaming phase. Super excited. We've been working on this for almost few months. Akun, who heads major development team from Turkey, who has been developing the contract version of StreamSwap. So yeah, we've been following since the bootstrapping phase, and everything seems to be going good. There hasn't been much of a problem around, but yeah, once a couple of times we got RPC errors, so that's when heart is thumping. Uh, Otherwise, everything seems good.
Actually,
Yeah.
sorry, Orkan, just before you go ahead, I was just going to say, I actually just contributed some Osmo to the stream about 10, 15 minutes ago, and it was super
Mm-hmm.
smooth. So although you said you had the RPC issues, which a lot of apps get, it seemed pretty smooth, really intuitive. So the interface has been great so far. Yeah, please go ahead,
Yeah, I mean,
Orkan.
otherwise,
Yeah.
RPC doesn't hinder anyways. Funds are safe in the contract and everything is fine, but the UI, kind of freezes. So that's something that we got a bit panic, but otherwise nothing, as of now, some concern. Yeah, super good to go. Looking forward to the stream.
Yeah, like we've been working on this for months, and this is like kind of my first DeFi project, right? And I'm just super excited to be like contributing to this project, which is like a live lower mechanism.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, no, it's great to have, we actually had you on a space, didn't we, Orkan, not too long ago, and it was great to kind of hear you talk through all of that. I can see we've switched over to Sisler. Go ahead,
Sorry.
Sisler.
No, I was just playing around with the production. Yeah, not today. No, sometime later. Yeah.
No worries. I was thinking though, where we have the StreamSwap up on the screen, are we able to actually demonstrate how to contribute tokens? Because there's only a few minutes left for those people who want to sort of sneak in.
Definitely, I think. Yeah.
Who wants to go ahead? So let's see how someone can subscribe to a stream in the bootstrapping phase. So right now you can see the figures. Yeah, 1002 being entered. Once the subscribe button is clicked, you should be able to see what is a Kepler pop-up approving the transaction. And once that you won't see in the stream right now, but once that is done, let us see if okay, and then you have the subscription that is completed. So right now you should see that there are for this specific account there are 1002k tokens or 1000 tokens, and you also have unspent tokens, 1000, and these will start to stream when Chetan, if you can go to the stream starts in under the bootstrapping phase. So here you can see the time where you only have 22 minutes more to bootstrap, and this is a phase when there are no swaps happening. What you should see as soon as the streaming phase starts is you'll see tokens being swapped to each other. And because in this case we are starting off with say 1 million FLIX and 60 minutes only, every it is 1 million by 60, and you should see that every minute you'll have 16.66k tokens being streamed. So every minute is precious, every second is precious, and your shares determine how many FLIX you get at the end of the stream. So this is all multiple strategies can be involved to make sure that there is a level playing field, a fair chance for everyone. We went ahead with an extremely long bootstrapping period and an extremely short streaming period. So let's see how that goes. It was experimental. There was no playbook. This was all, the protocol itself is new, something that has not been tried before, in this exact state or in this exact format. And we're very happy to see all of this come through, to this final hour and 22 minutes, 100 minutes more. So,
Amazing, yeah. And I just wanted to quickly shout out everyone who's joined us in the chat. Of course, we've got a lot of comments here. We've got CryptoCito. I can see Amanda Stevenson and many other people as well. So if at any point, Chetan, if you're doing the kind of management of the stream, if anyone has some good comments, throw them up. We'd love to get the community involved and share their comments on the stream itself. As you can see, Amanda Stevenson saying such an easy process. So yeah, awesome stuff. I think what we're going to do, just while we're getting ready for the stream to go live, is we're going to start talking a little bit about your guys' journey leading up to this. So obviously, if anyone does still need to subscribe tokens, head over to app.streamswap.io. Super easy, as Sisla mentioned there. So shall we start with you, Dea? Just wanted to get your story, your journey. Maybe you can prompt Sisler as well, as I know you two are very close. And then after that, we can hear from Orkan as well. I imagine all three of you actually have been chatting with each other, collaborating a lot. So it'd be great to hear how that's all gone.
Sure, definitely. I think I'll just start up with how FLIX got started or things like this. So yeah, it goes back to a decade long back where me and Sisla met while we were working in different capacities. So we somehow became close friends, discussing various ideas around technology, and we ended up being all sorts of friends, like who drink and talk, and tech is the second thing that we talk and do everything. So it could be smoking cigarette and talking about tech, or drinking or talking tech, but otherwise it has been a thing for us since then. And we've been working in different startups, and then we moved on to a media organization where we kind of manage departments starting from IT to deliveries to things like these. So there, while we were working, right, so all of the disruption was happening around Bitcoin, and then the disruption was happening around side chains or things like these. So we used to have discussions, like, as in the use cases, maybe not as specific as app chains, but we used to think that definitely there is a sovereignty use case around side chains. And then we used to think how intellectual property can be monetized, distributed, or at the same time using the community around decentralization. So yeah, we while working there, we used to have various ideas, but we weren't able to work because we were doing full-time job there, heading different departments, as in, like, managerial positions. So yeah, we had to quit in 2016. First I quit, and then sister joined me after a few months, where we started consulting, technology consulting for various studios, and at the same time a couple of other networks as well. So yeah, since then we've been working on Ethereum Solidity contracts. Started working on contracts first, and then during the same time we just got Tendermint, from some common friends who have been early investor into the Tendermint and Cosmos as such. So yeah, it has been a fantastic journey since then. We kind of fell in love with how Tendermint development works, because it removes friction for contract developments, which we were looking, because creators who don't have the technical capabilities, or at least learning curve that they want to put additional time and effort to learn something new. Uh, Tendermint somehow remove this, because you can definitely use RPCs and various other things to bootstrap the website of the decentralization. So using all of these, we made sure to build tooling around Studio, TV, Nucleus, and all of these, as you could see in the last 1 year since our mainnet launch, right? So we pretty much made sure we developed all of these even before the mainnet launch. As most of you know that we did conduct 3 testnets prior to mainnet, and then we did write one after the mainnet launch as well. But otherwise, yeah, we kind of made sure that the tooling that we wanted to, or the kind of solution that we wanted to build was clear, and at the same time defined even before we went on to raise or do something like this. So yeah, it has been a fantastic journey since we started focusing majorly on OmniFlix since 2018. That's when our major focus shifted, after we kind of consulted with a few of the networks, or studios that we were working with. Since 2018 until 2020, we've been building both digital asset management dashboards, or things like these for corporate studios. At the same time, we were bootstrapping the initial versions of what you see today as studio, all of these during those days. So after that, we went on to conduct the 3 testnets. As the first testnet was something that we cherished, because it was something sort of an experiment that we conducted with 1,000 validators that submitted interest in conducting participating in the testnet, and around 700 change ended up literally running the servers, out of which some few got jailed, like 50, 60 otherwise, but rest, were running perfect. And the block time was a bit higher, considering 30 seconds when you look at 5 seconds. But otherwise, in the consensus, the overall app logic, the ABCI, and everything was working well, perfect. So yeah, during the same time, Jack, Zaki, all of these, guys were like, closely observing or sort of, lending us help in various ways while it comes to configurations or tweaking around RPCs or things like these. So which helped us in realizing what's the good set. And at the same time, yeah, we went on to conduct 2 more testnets with marketplace and rest of the modules that we worked on, including TV and the first very basic version of Nucleus. So yeah, it has been an exciting journey since we started building FLIX. Here we are today with what is StreamSwap and FLIX token launch on StreamSwap. The journey on StreamSwap, I'll let Sislan often take over. I mean, at least speak in detail on that. But otherwise, yeah, I'll just take a break and give the space to Sislan after. Thank you.
That was a great explanation. And just before Sisler and Orkun come in to talk about StreamSwap, I just wanted to mention actually, OmniFlix has been live for some time, hasn't it? Without the token being launched. And I remember we did a Twitter space celebrating 1 year. There were some interesting stats from that. So 267 NFT collections created, 189 curated, with 267,000 NFTs minted. So yeah, it's really been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. And of course, there's been a lot of volume, 67.5 thousand Atom, 23,000 Osmo traded on the marketplace and Launchpad. So yeah, really good stats already. So you've already established the chain. But yeah, please go ahead, Sisler. Go ahead, Orkun. I don't know who wants to kind of take over next and just share like the StreamSwap specific journey. We know about OmniFlix. We know about the marketplace. We're here to talk about StreamSwap today.
Sister, you're on mute.
Yeah.
Sisler, you're still muted. It's all good.
I'm like hyper, over enthusiastic now. So yeah, like I'll talk about the phase before we started working with Orkun. So again, it started off like I think Sunny explained this in a space. They started working on it, Sunny and team internally, since about January, February 2022, and in one fine April, or one fine day in April last year, went ahead and participated in the updates from the lab Twitter space, where we quickly asked Sunny when LBP v2, because that was a time when FLIX, the OmniFlix Hub blockchain was launched. It has been over a month. It was over a month since April, since launch, and yeah, we were eager. We wanted to do it right, do it by the community. And then during that space, we had Sunny that mentioned that it was, part of it was already being worked on, and if you're interested, that we could contribute. Of course, we were pretty interested. We thought, it'll be done soon. We thought this is, this is probably, something almost done, and we just have to, finish it up and utilize it. But then as soon as we started to get involved, right, our FLIX crew member, Harish, he went ahead and, worked with Robert, who's now, I think, leading or working with Uni. And, he has mentioned, he worked on a version, Harish and Robert worked on a version that was the Cosmos SDK based module, right? Like the Golang module. And, if that is with respect to the, yeah, 1 second, I'm sorry, I'm playing around with production. So, okay. Yeah, if that is with respect to the Golang module, this was up until August, and that was a time when September we had Cosmos happen, and we went ahead for an in-person meeting with Sunny, Josh, Orkun, of course, and ourselves. Right, that was when we all met, and a few days, weeks before, like days before, Sunny mentioned that we'll be going ahead with a Rust-based, Cosmos-based model rather than a Golang SDK-based model. So since then, the efforts have started since Cosmos, immediately after Cosmos, after that historical meeting, if I can say that, right? So that happened. And since then, Orkun and team, they've been working on the contracts part. We've been working on the front end, testing, DevOps, making sure the testnets are all in place. The community is well aware of the model, right? And everything else around it. And we had the Oak security team that worked on the audits. And yeah, I'll let Orkun actually explain, his journey.
Yeah, so it was back in like Cosmoverse, before Cosmoverse, like the team contacted me, right? Then like there is this like new project, right? And I was like, take a look at the paper, and I was like, yeah, I will do it, right? And like started developing the Cosmosm side with the team, and basically it has been like amazing journey, right? Like working together on this and building this like novel things, right? And yeah, this is like what I can add. It's just super exciting.
Nice. I was just going to say, before we maybe continue talking a little bit more, it might be a good time here to actually do the quick explainer we have on how StreamSwap works, right? So maybe Chetan can cue that, show how it works, and then Orkun, maybe you can talk a little bit more about it afterwards and add anything you find interesting around that.
Sure.
StreamSwap is a protocol for time-based token swaps, unlike an AMM pool, where swaps happen instantly. With StreamSwap, tokens are streamed and swapped over a fixed period of time. To launch tokens on StreamSwap protocol, users can lock a specified amount of tokens, like FLIX, set the accepted token in exchange, such as Osmo, and specify the stream start and end time, for example, 10 hours. Please note that FLIX tokens are locked and can't be added or withdrawn until the end of the streaming phase. Each stream will have two phases: bootstrapping phase and streaming phase. Bootstrapping phase starts right away when user creates the stream and ends when streaming starts. Note that subscribers can withdraw and deposit their tokens like Osmo during both phases. During bootstrapping, subscribers can deposit tokens and receive shares to ensure a fair start to the streaming phase. No swaps happen during the bootstrapping phase as streaming has not started yet. The bootstrapping phase is now over. Get ready, because the streaming phase is about to begin. When the clock hits the start time, the streaming phase begins. Now, locked tokens, FLIX, and accepted tokens, Osmo, starts getting swapped while streaming at each other over time. Once the streaming phase ends, all the tokens have been swapped. The final price of FLIX is determined by the total incoming tokens, Osmo, received in exchange for FLIX. Streaming phase is now completed. Redeeming swap tokens now. Subscribers can redeem their swap tokens, FLIX in this case, at the end of the stream after all streaming is completed. Osmo in this case can also be redeemed by the streamer or stream creator's treasury. StreamSwap stands apart as a protocol that puts the power of price discovery back in the hands of the community.
Amazing explainer there. Orkun, I know you mentioned you didn't want to kind of talk too much. Did you want to add anything quickly before we shift back to Daya and Sisla?
Yeah, sorry for that. I'm a bit sick today and low on brain power a bit. Like the video is very like explanatory, and I'm not sure if I can add like much more saying, but the mechanism is it works, like it's amazing, right? When I imagine it, like there are two sides, right, and they kind of like squish together, and it's like a river flowing through them. And yeah, like this is the visualization I have on it.
Amazing, thank you. Thanks for sharing that, Orkun. And yeah, hope you feel better, of course, soon if you're a little under the weather. It's probably from all the hard work you've put in for the last however many months, getting everything to where it is now.
Yeah, a bit more now.
There, would you like to add anything on top of what Avorkan said, maybe about StreamSwap, maybe about how you're finding the interest from the community right now? Like, how does it feel to you, like seeing the number of Osmo contributed on the stream increasing, and how does it feel to be in this moment just before launch? We have 6 minutes to go.
So yeah, definitely. It has been a fantastic journey working with both Robert and thereafter Aukun, Sarkan, and Adnan, who have been these guys are phenomenal guys who have experience in building things. It's not that we're working with new guys. So it has been a fantastic journey. We've had many discussions around how things should work or how things should be. It has been a fair understanding as such that a DAO works. It's not that someone wanted something and someone built something. So we've been discussing all of these with Sunny's, both Osmosis, internal other team members, and various other people who have been helping us to make sure that it is well tested, audited, and at the same time production ready. So yeah, the overall journey has been fantastic, and very much looking forward to the stream. It's gonna start in another 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. So super duper excited, and yeah, fingers crossed.
Amazing. And Sisler, yeah, please feel free to carry on from there.
I'm just excited. Do you want to bring onward the creators? I think that'll be good. They'll be here live for the start of the streaming phase. Oh, it's starting in like 4 minutes. So
yeah. 4 minutes, yes. 606K. Yep.
Mr. Tardigrades, are you ready? If so, you can thumbs up. Okay.
The UI hasn't refreshed there. Otherwise, Chetan, please do check the UI.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Finally, the answer to the question. When FLIX?
Yeah. No more.
Right
no more now.
Few more minutes, 3 minutes.
In the middle of a solar eclipse, so I'm ready for all the intensity.
Yeah, I do remember today. Yeah. In Australia and Indonesia, I get the. I think they get to see it, but otherwise, rest of us are, yeah.
Yeah, but such a coincidence. It's insane.
Yeah.
Right? Everything aligns.
Yeah. All right. Do we have? Who else do we have? Okay. Yeah.
We have got Rack FM coming on before we do like the creator showcasing. So I don't know if they need to come on in the next few minutes or whether or not we can chat a little bit first.
Yeah, I mean, I personally want to see the stream go live in 2 minutes 48 seconds live. That is something that we want to see. So yeah, let's go ahead. Is it possible? Shaitan too. Okay. Oh, 600K.
611. Okay. Yeah.
That's
the UI wasn't refreshing.
Yeah, nice. I mean, and those that's 600,000 Osmo, right? Those shares. I take it 1 share is 1 Osmo.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot of interest. I've been doing the maths, right? I've got a little calculator here. And like the community is valuing like OmniFlix pretty highly based on the ratio between the shares to purchase Flix and the 1 million Flix. With a 300 million circulating supply at launch, that's $146 million market cap based on the shares that are currently subscribed to acquire Flix. So I think that's a good amount of interest. What do you guys think?
I mean, yeah, we are glad. We do not know. We did not realize. Of course, there were some sorts of expectations, but we just wanted to make sure the price discovery happened the way it should, right? Like that has been the focus. Internally too, like teammates asked, what is like an ideal figure, what is like an ideal target. We never know. That's the point of community, discovering the price, right? So yeah, it can be lower, it can be higher, but this event happening the way it did, that is something that we are extremely proud of, excited, and look forward to that. Are we going to see the stream now, or should I share my screen? I think I'll go ahead and share my screen. We'll see how that works now. I have too many tabs open. I'm working, guys. So yeah, I hope it isn't a problem. Okay.
43 seconds. 40, yes.
We're so close now.
Yeah.
How's everyone in the chat feeling, by the way? You excited?
Super duper, I believe. Yeah, 101 watching right now. So, ooh.
Yeah, we just hit 100 viewers. Yeah, so looking good, looking good.
Okay, so this is my screen, right? Okay. Thank you, Chetan. Let me do this.
Yeah, perfect. I believe, yeah.
Okay. I think like we are more excited than people in the chat. I'm not sure, guys, if you are all excited.
No, they're super excited in the chat. They're looking for, yay! It started. Woo!
And it starts. Sorry. Yeah.
Neat.
By the way, like everyone who's contributed a minimum of 10 Osmo to this this stream is actually going to get dropped some NFTs, if I'm not mistaken, from Tangled. Tangled Cosmonaut. So I'm sure he can talk about that in the creator segment, but you're getting a little extra as well on top of the FLIX that you're here for, of course. But yeah, amazing work, Sisler, by the way. Amazing work, Dea and Orkan, to get to this point where the streaming phase has started.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work's gone in. So I can tell from both of your faces, you're extremely happy with what you're seeing right now.
I mean, like, we've been waiting for this for a while, and
for a long time. Yeah.
Super excited and so happy that it's, I mean, we love the community as well. It has been a fantastic, support from the community for looking at how the pledge has been, the subscription has happened, right? So thanks for everyone that is believing in us, and I believe it has just begun, and yeah, super excited for what's to come. And
yeah, that is probably speechless at this point in time, out of the excitement, out of the happiness. No, I'm 100% sure, the FLIX crew, FLIX fanatics, people that are part of the community, the creators, the collectors, node hosts, our partners, advisors, definitely they've all helped us, reach this phase. That is why we are like extremely bullish on the community aspect of it, and we wanted to do it exactly this way. We could have done it any other way, but we chose the hardest path possible to be able to like build this out and then like be the first token to utilize this infrastructure. So again, 100% excited, extremely grateful, and I'll take this moment to express our gratitude to everyone that we worked with, be it our node hosts, be it our infrastructure contributors, our partners, FLIX crew, definitely, FLIX fanatics, the community sub-DAO, and all of the contributors, that we have been working with. So pretty excited. And yeah, please.
Thanks for sharing, Sisler. And obviously, I don't know if you two are sticking around for the creator talk that we have coming up. Obviously, it'd be great if you did, because I know you're very close with the creators as well. But before we get into that, we do have a performance from Rack FM. So we're going to get them up next with this performance. So Chetan, take it away.
Nice. I'm gonna tell you something. When the world starts to get really bad and these mugs out here robbing, you gonna love digital currency.
All these motherfuckers, they be running and gunning, and I'm all like, I'm sitting back just having fun in the sun, and then I'm like 1 out of 100. I'm just building abundance. The sum of everything we built during the last 100 upsets. You're getting salty, feeling faulty. You ain't no man. I keep Robo here, grinning ear to ear, throwing up anarchy, smoking toiletries, spitting philosophies. Look at the dossier. We rack like geology. There's layers to this shit, like it's sedimentary. All these little onion peels getting torn off and buried. Imagine the smell. That shit is a vital experience. Without knowing how, you will not survive, period.
He's a fucking trip, man.
Jimmy, if you listen to this, right, you're getting absolutely fucking ripped to death, like on a spaces fucking live, you little troglodyte bastard. I hope you fucking listen, I hope you come to my house, son. I swear to God, man, I've got fucking loads of weapons and my dog, man. You're just a little lad, man. Go on. Fuck off, man. Go on. Fuck off. Harmony. Another one. Do you looking for a fucking job? You fucking idiot. You've just been fucking at the death. Fuck off.
Try to change the course of the portion philosophy. I'm just here for the corporation sponsor lobotomy. Feels like I won the lottery, like I'm ghosting this pottery. Chill, Demi, more the shit's supposed to be haunting. If it wasn't, ain't no puzzle, you would try to train your muscle. Airdropping like a fatal hustle, but the pay is bustin'. Think of all the loss of crew just to pick up off the tricky custom. I figured all those sub-DAOs would make up for something. I guess it just goes to show the fuck do I know. At least it's quiet over here, I like my little silo. It's better than watching them fight over how to divide my time between sitting at the desk and the ride home. Devs at Mickey D's, they leeching off that Wi-Fi. Zapdos and more, they shipping more than 5 guys. Console open, waiting for the kamikaze. When the flash phone's bang, they feeling like paparazzi. Snapshot motherfuckers. We got layers, meteor jawbreaker. We cracking a lot of craters, we rapping a lot of pay dirt, maxing out relators. Imagine the smell, $5 wrench to your Darth Vader.
It's really funny to us at Binance that everyone here is talking about blockchain attack. We know who all the validators are. We know where they live, and we're going to their house with a wrench, a big wrench, and we will attack them with the wrench, and then we will take their validator node physically and put it in a truck and drive it to China.
Right. So this is an extension of the activities you performed on BTC, right? Funding and creating these massive Bitcoin mines, putting them in caves, putting them in factories that were abandoned in the past, and also using electromagnetic pulse bombs to detonate the USA and the other country mines, right? So you're now applying this strategy to Lunch in order to take over the chain. Is that correct?
It's more simple. There's no EMP bomb. It's just a van of men in balaclava, and they have wrench, and they're taking the physical validators from people's houses. They are usually very fat, and they're usually in the shower with trying to wash their mice droppings off their clothes. So it's very simple. We just walk in and we take it. But if there's someone who is sitting at the computer or sleeping at the computer, we hit them with the wrench really, really hard, and then they say, "Stop, don't do that again." And we say, "That's okay. Just give us your validator node," and then they give it to us and we drive it to China.
Wow. Okay. So I was not ready for that. You couldn't see me off screen, but there was a lot of smiles and a lot of laughs. Great job from Rack FM. And I think actually Tanuki, Ethan Bookman himself now has a challenger in the space, right? So who do you think's better, Tanuki with his Cosmos rap, or do you think Rack FM was the better one? In fact, maybe Tardigrade, you can answer. Who do you think's better out of the two?
Oh yeah, man, that was insane. These guys are really dope with the rhymes and stuff. That was cool.
Oh, it was really, really good. I didn't know what to expect, right? No one told me what this rap would be like. So I wasn't ready for it.
I think it even had snippets of previous spaces, right? Like from different people. That was cool. Very innovative.
Yeah, definitely. Are these like NFTs that people can acquire, or is this just a performance?
Yeah, I don't know. Where is?
Yeah, neither.
Here?
I don't know if anyone from Rack FM is actually here in the live stream, but if they're listening in, they can always put in the comments, and we can always show it on the screen. But next up, guys, we have our creator segment. You can see a lot of the creators here with me on the screen here. We've got Tardigrades, who's already been chatting with us. Curious to know where you are, by the way. Is it like some sort of space station or something?
Yeah, we're in the space station monitoring the eclipse while FLIX token is being launched, and we have a bunch of these creatures floating around. Yeah, I'm currently right now. I came back to Medellin. Actually, I just arrived to finish some things here. Yeah.
Nice, cool. Yeah, sounds really good. And just before we take this segment away, I just want to introduce the other creators we have here. We've got Tangled, creator of IBC Game. These are actually the NFTs you'll be getting for subscribing to the stream. Maybe you can talk a bit about that in a moment. Tangled, hope you're doing well. We've got Sandy Toes here, who's always full of energy. Always, great to hear you speak, Sandy. So thanks for coming along. and we have IBC Mafia. So how is everyone today? How are we all doing?
I'm doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm excited to see this go live, and that rap was amazing.
It was incredible. I'm just watching the stream at the moment. The unspent Osmo, it's insane. But also glad to be here. Glad to see all the creators as well.
This is a very exciting day. As a creator, I have to say, this is the most exciting day I've been with OmniFlix, and so much has happened this past year. And many of us creators have been making art and selling and having it on secondary in different coins, whether it's Atom or Osmosis. And now we're going to add FLIX to that. I love my Kepler wallet. I got into crypto and I knew it would be exciting for the NFT platforms to take off in the cosmos. And so, and it's kind of really trippy that I'm here live with you, Liam. It's like, you know, I used to look to your videos for direction and still do, you know, for the alpha and what to watch out for and what's going on. And so it's a dream come true to be a creator. And I was like, okay, yes. When Atom does what they say they're going to do, I'm going to be a creator. And you know what? It's a dream come true today. Cosmos did what they said they're going to do. Everything you said came out true. And my dream came out true to be a creator and part of this ecosystem, which on a bigger scale is decentralization and freedom for the people of the world. So I'm glad about today beyond what you could imagine. And there's a lot of Iranian artists who want to be here, who can't be here because they don't have connection, but they have blockchain. So it is a grand day on behalf of all the Iranians. We're grateful to OmniFlix and to everybody here. Thanks, guys. And hey, RIL, middle of the night for you.
Hi there. This is a new experience for me. And yeah, it is. It's just past 2 a.m. and I'm in my room and it's, yeah, no light on. I'm trying to be quiet here, but yeah, I didn't want to miss this.
Thanks for making it. Honestly, we have people like all over the world. So I guess it was really difficult to find like a good time to start the stream and do the live stream as well. But yeah, amazing to have you all here. I don't really want to prompt anything as such for this, but it'd be great to kind of talk about your collections. Because I think a lot of you, I don't know if everyone here does, but I know a lot of you have collections launching in celebration of the event. So it'd be great to kind of hear that. And it would also just be great to hear you guys chatting because you have such a good vibe with, you know, you all know each other well, or a lot of you know each other well. So I don't want to interrupt, but yeah, please do share all of your, you know, collections that are coming as well. Maybe we can start with you, Tardigrades, and let's just let the conversation flow after that.
Sure. Thank you, Liam. So yeah, this is very cool to be here with you guys. Like I met you in person, Liam and Sandy. Hi, Sandy. In the Cosmoverse, and I've been in contact with Tangle for a while. Hi, Tangle. And I'm seeing IBC Mafia and IRL in the Discord. So it's very cool to be here all together, sharing this very special moment for all of us and the launch of the FLIX. So yeah, we are launching a collection which is called Baby Tardigrades, which is a sequel from our original collection of the tardigrades. This is just like a bunch of cute little creatures that live in space. You can read the backstory on our website, but yeah, pretty much all these guys you see here are the new collection. We minted a total of 4,200 in honor to the 420. You know, we did everything 420, like royalties 4.2%, stuff like that, playing around with these numbers. So yeah, they will be available from tomorrow on, I think. I'll confirm later. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to hear from other creators.
Yeah, I might jump in because I'm on the next, you know, from a clockwise on the screen. But yeah, I've been in contact with Tardigrades for a long time. It started all the way back when everything launched, and it's a funny story actually. I launched my first Genesis collection, the Cosmic Cats, and
Oh yeah.
In this really weird way that I met Tardigrades is he actually was about to launch his own Cosmic Cats collection. And in the background, I got mine out first, and very kindly he reached out to me and offered me the Twitter handle and the website and the domain name, and he said, "Look, I'd like you to have this because you've launched your collection." And that's where we kind of started off our creator relationship, and we've gone back and forth. He's launching Baby Tardigrades. I'm launching the Flixelated series, the one-of-one kind of pixel art series that's based on Cosmos events and the IBC game. And one of the NFTs that I've created is actually a montage as a throwback to the Baby Tardigrade. So just keep an eye out on that. But I'm not going to spend too much time. I haven't had much sleep over the last 3 days. I've been working on the special edition IBC game drop that for all the subscribers for the StreamSwap. So everyone's going to get a deck. Hopefully come out and play Liam versus the General. Come into the community and take these guys on. You'll all have a deck, no excuses. That'll be dropping at the end of April. And also, like I mentioned, Flixelated, that's a very limited one-of-one pixel art collection that's really commemorating this event. And on top of that, we also had a crazy eclipse and all these things are happening. So I just want to shout out, love everyone on this chat, the panel. I talk to everyone on here. It's crazy to see Sandy Toes on a camera talking, because it's like, you hear it all the time and you hear that energy. And now she's like got this little like raccoon in the background looking amazing. You're amazing, Sandy. And everyone else, all the people in the chat, love you, and can't wait to hear from everyone else.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see Tangled's collection, and as well as these other creators in the chat. A lot of cool things happening. I feel you on the lack of sleep. I think all the creators as well as the developers of OmniFlix have probably been up sleepless nights the past few nights trying to make sure everything was correct going live. Yeah, I mean, I met these guys early last year in 2022. They've just been a pleasure to work with since then. I was becoming interested in NFTs. We launched our first collection July of last year, and since then it's just been awesome working with Sizzle and the team, and I know that they're going to continue doing great things going forward. And yeah, we created a very memeable collection for 420. We have Kush Comics that's coming out as soon as price discovery happens with FLIX. Right now they're listed at 30 FLIX, but we'll see, after a little bit of price discovery happens. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hand over the mic back to you guys. And it's just great to be here today.
Price discovery. What is price discovery? We keep hearing that. Price discovery. Well, I'm going to learn today what price discovery is. And it's so exciting to be on the ground up. And I'm celebrating with my punk cats. My background is one of them. So I'm going to sell these in the FLIX token and celebrate the addition. So I've had my Fantastical Animal collab where you could buy it on primary on Osmosis, and people sell them on secondary for Akash or Atom. And so I made this special collection called Punk Cats. And by the way, congratulations to you guys. The games are awesome. Things are moving so fast with all the creators and the different types of art and music and gaming. It's really incredible. And price discovery. Let's go back to that. Thank you. And by the way, I'm excited about my collaboration with RIL. She's probably dozing off over there in her time zone. There's only one time zone, NFT time zone. That's it. It's just the NFT time zone, and you figure it out from there. So congratulations to everybody. Thanks for being here. It's just wonderful. It's not just one person or the tech or this or that. It's the combination of everything. So very exciting. I haven't been able to sleep good thinking about the FLIX token, and it's exciting. So thank you, Liam. Back to you and back to RIL and everybody.
Thanks, Sandy. Ariel, did you get a chance to share your collection? Because if not, please go ahead.
Hi. Yes. So I decided to embrace my love for sci-fi. So I started OmniFlix with highlighting mental health, and now the main theme in all my art is I love drawing or doing pictures of the feminine form. So the first lot was flowers and all that, but now I've gone for a futuristic vibe. So I decided to call this collection FLIX Femmes. But yeah, it's sort of sci-fi chicks, and to celebrate the new token. So yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know people on this platform, especially Sandy Toes, who introduced me to OmniFlix. And I love our collaboration that we've got called Manic, which highlights bipolar, and I hope to get into promoting that again. Ironically, I went through recently a cycle, a downward cycle with that mentally. And I'm really relieved that I came out of it just in time for this launch, because a week ago I felt like I was a completely different person. So yeah, highlighting mental health in my collections on OmniFlix will still be a continuing theme, but I just wanted to do something different for the FLIX launch. So I thought, what better theme than something futuristic? So thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here. I think this is actually the perfect opportunity, by the way. It's great to hear that your mental health, by the way, is improved. That's super awesome. It sucks, obviously, for anyone that's going through a tough time. But I think this is just going back to the fact that we've all kind of shared our collections. This is the perfect time for, we have a promo actually of these collections. So Cheaton, if you're there, maybe this is the opportunity to do that promo and showcase some of the collections that these amazing creators have been working on. All right, so apparently there's no actual collection pieces in the promo, as I just found out. However, that said, I can assure you they are all going to be awesome pieces. Sandy, you mentioned price discovery. So one thing we can show is the price chart actually on StreamSwap. This is one of the features that we have. We can take a look at the price of the FLIX token in Osmo in US dollars. And we can also take an average for the stream, because the thing is, you can still deposit tokens whilst the stream is going on, as far as I'm aware. Or no, maybe you can withdraw. I can't remember if you can deposit as well, but you will see a fluctuating price either way. So yeah, you can actually track that in real time. And this is what price discovery is, Sandy. I'm sure you know, you've been in crypto a long time. But right now we're discovering the price of the FLIX token from the perspective of the community, which I think is really awesome.
And yes, you can still deposit Osmo. I just did it just for the heck of it, and it's still going. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I can confirm.
Thanks for clearing that up. So Eli, tardigrades.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you got anything you'd like to share? I think maybe a good idea would be let's run through all of our perspectives on how StreamSwap's going right now. Like, what you guys think of it? Maybe that's a good way to go. So you can go first, tardigrades.
Sure. I thought that the announcement here was going to be some NFTs we're going to drop, but I'll do the announcement now for Tangled left, right?
Yes, Tangled. I can't see Tangled in here. He did mention already about his NFT drop, but if there is another announcement to make, we can do that.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to point out that now that it is closed, the initial phase. Well, I have to double confirm the how the snapshot is going to be taken. But the idea is, we as creators want to give a gift to all the community that participated in this first StreamSwap, as a acknowledgement of them being, pioneers, on the first people to ever get FLIX through this one of a kind type of price discovery, which is community based entirely. So on our part, we will give a special collectible, FLIX token, which follows the line of other tokens we've been launching recently, which are like collectibles that are spinning tokens of the different chains. This one will be a special one we're gonna mint for this event. So everyone who participated in this stream number one, what is it, like stream ID one, everyone, no matter the amount, will get this NFT. So all of you collectors out there, you're gonna get this because you participated in this. And I know Tangle is also doing one, but now he's here, so I will let him talk about it.
Yeah, so just like Tardigrades, just like Eli, I'm also providing a drop for anybody that subscribed and participated in the StreamSwap, as long as you subscribed a minimum of 10 Osmo. So we're going to identify those addresses. They're going to be given to us to action as soon as the process completes, and we move on from the StreamSwap process. I'm still crafting the specific StreamSwap deck. It's a special edition. So if you're familiar with IBC game, there's seasons. We're in second season at the moment. This is a completely bespoke standalone thing that I'm doing specifically for this event. It's inspired by the StreamSwap, the FlixVerse, the FLIX token, and a lot of the things that are happening. So you might see some influences from maybe an eclipse, or maybe some of the things that Sitzler has been doing, but it's a very specific collection for everyone. Everyone's going to get the same deck. Everyone can, do what you want with it. It's a gift from us, like Tardigrades mentioned. It's just to commemorate your involvement in this. And I think, it is quite a significant event, and it's probably one of the first times that we've seen an economic launch done in this way, on top of the fact that the StreamSwap process is a new and novel way to launch a token. There's just so many new things happening all at the same time. And I think also, if you look on Twitter, there was recently a post shared that we're starting to flip the active developers network, and active developers on the network compared to Ethereum. So I think there's a lot of things that are really happening for the Cosmos. I think we're starting to turn a tide over a lot of the drama. I think I'm seeing less drama and seeing more building happening. A lot of exciting stuff, but always, like, anytime we're around OmniFlix, they're always building, they're always positive. It's such a great vibe, and just love being here.
Yeah, I second that. Yeah, and answering your question, Liam, I'm very excited, and also I feel very lucky to be part of the ecosystem in this moment, because it's like the creation of something new that hasn't been tried before. So it's like we're all pioneers in this. So it's very exciting and fulfilling to be able to participate in this in our different ways. So, and I'm very proud to be part of a community, and also as a creator in a project that innovates so much, has such a great interaction with us. I'm talking about the OmniFlix team. So everything is freaking amazing. Like the treatment in a personal way, the tooling, the interface, everything is so great that I'm very glad to be here with all of you guys. So I just wanted to share this, because maybe people outside don't see this, but when you see other ecosystems, how they do the mint of NFTs are more like kind of like a cold approach. Here is more like integrating people, getting together to do stuff, and you see things like OmniFlix and Stargaze collaborating in Cosmos, where normally you will see like people attacking each other. So this is very, very rewarding to being in an ecosystem like this, and I'm very glad that we are all able to be part of this and participate. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and yeah, I love everything you guys do.
Thank you, Tardigrades. Sorry to rush this segment, but we do have to move on to the builders segment in a couple of minutes. So I think what we'll do, unless Sisla has another plan,
No,
go ahead,
I
Sisla.
do not have another plan. I'm very sorry. I just want to thank everyone. Tardigrades. We have Sandy. We have everyone here that has been active in the OmniFlix community. Tangled has done something amazing. With the game. With an Excel sheet. That is something that I could have never imagined myself. And to see communities bootstrap this way, to see the kind of value that Tardigrades deliver to all of us, right, at Colombia, at Medellin. To see how Sandy evangelized, and we see a live example with RL in here. So definitely a huge thanks to all of you, all the creators, your collectors, your communities that you've been building. Of course we did our best, we did our little job to be able to incentivize your collectors with an NFT drop, OG collector NFT drop. But there was a lot that we did enjoy working together with all of you, and making sure it was all done and well in place. So thank you all again, and we are very glad to have you here with us on this historical day. This will be a moment for a long time to come, and I'll say we are very excited. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Thank you all as well for spending some time on screen. Sandy, if you've got something quickly to say, feel
I
free
just
to go
wanted
ahead.
to say congratulations to Sisla, congratulations to everybody who has been working at whatever angle they're doing. Today is an exciting day, and I'm so happy to be witnessing the progress. So thank you so much, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say quick congratulations to Liam, because I think you guys are amazing how much work you've put into this, and I've really enjoyed the experience of this this whole new way of doing NFTs, this platform, because other platforms you don't get this kind of support. So this is very unique, and thank you again, Sandy, for working with me and for introducing me to OmniFlix. And I'm really happy to continue on my journey with OmniFlix. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for all your support.
Thank you so much. Tangled IBC Mafia, if you do want to say anything, I would say one word to sum up your thoughts on OmniFlix and StreamSwap.
Just continue supporting OmniFlix. I'm going to let you guys go. Continue with the segment.
Amazing. No problem. Tangled, anything very quickly?
Bullish.
Love it. Love it. Great way to end that segment. Thank you all for coming here, sharing your thoughts. Obviously, creating the collection for the launch. As Sisla said, you're all appreciated. It's great to have you all on screen here with us, with the community, with me, with the team. And next we have the builders segment. So Cheaton, take away the promo. What's up? What's up? So we're joined by Fig, co-founder of Squid, and the one and only Crypto Cito. How are you both doing today? Cito, you can go first.
Yeah, I mean, very, very excited for OmniFlix. I've had quite a long history, I think, since I joined Cosmos. I think OmniFlix was one of the first projects I learned about back in the day. And I think over the time that the team has really proven that, they take a very sustainable approach to building out this ecosystem, to building the community, right? I've also been on a couple of community calls over the past year, and it's just amazing. I think they do the right thing. They have the mindset in the right place, and they just love building. And I think it's great to be part of that, to be part of the Flix fam, and also everything that we've been collaborating on, right? I think we can get into Cosmoverse later, but yeah, they're a core part of also what we're doing, what I'm doing. So I'm very excited to be here and happy for the OmniFlix team.
Hey guys. Yeah, echo all those thoughts. I mean, these guys build. That was the first thing I noticed when I met the team, that they're just like cared about building cool stuff. That was like the main vibe that I got from them, and it's been really cool to watch them, like our partnership with them, like them take on some of this like new technology and make something new with it and build it into StreamSwap. And yeah, always good vibes, and yeah, been really happy to see it get built and now launch. This is that's the integration they built with Squid. So you can go from any chain, any EVM chain, I should say, into Osmosis in one click. So you can get from any token on any EVM chain into Axie USDC on Osmosis. And then you can go and swap the Axie USDC into Osmo in the second step, and then obviously put it in StreamSwap. And what we've gone, you can see the steps. So you can either deposit from EVM or deposit from IBC, and then do the StreamSwap deposit. And hopefully very soon we'll have it all in one click, so you can get Osmo directly from any EVM token, and maybe even go straight into StreamSwap from any token on EVM chain. So yeah, it was just cool to see them like immediately get the what it opens up and build it right into their workflow. It's so cool to see it working.
Yeah, it looked, I actually saw it, I hadn't tried it yet, but I did see that the deposit and swap option appear on the StreamSwap webpage. So it's really cool that you guys have provided that. I like that it's already consolidated into one like screen. But like you say, of course, if you can abstract the steps a little bit more, that's even better. We've actually just got Jack entering the stream from Strangelove. Jack, how are you doing, man?
Oh, just like really enjoying this wonderful day. It's like a OmniFlix launch day, always a good day.
Absolutely. It's been a long time coming, right? As Cito mentioned, they've built sustainably. They've taken their time. They've done everything right. And here we are today. And Jacob's in the stream. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I need to talk for this segment. You guys can just go.
Speaking of Cito, also, hey Fig, how's it going? Loved the little demo there. That's fantastic. Speaking of Cito, he is looking mad fresh with that beard. I think this is my first Cito beard I've seen in the many years. You kept it clean shaven for a long time, and it's like looks good. Hey Jacob.
Hey Jacob.
How you going?
What's
we
up,
have
Jacob?
An animation. Streaming is happening. I get my stream now. Sorry about me. I'm in a ludicrously large bathroom. It's the only place I could combine the internet and electricity.
Well, we're just glad to have you here, man.
Excellent.
That is an extremely Vietnam comment.
Indonesia, in fact.
Indonesia. Oh, are you on vacation?
Yeah, I guess so. Like a mission, but yeah.
It's definitely winning.
Probably will come back here on vacation, and might be having the child here. So yeah.
Jacob doing Jacob things, huh?
Very much so. Yeah, he is strong despite the utmost disaster. I didn't fully realize that we're like totally live. So let me begin with congratulations, OmniFlix.
Perfect. I mean, what we can do actually is go around the room. Sisler, please chat. But I was going to say everyone can talk about, their perspective on OmniFlix, how they got here. But if you've got some other ideas, Sisler, or you had anything to say, please go ahead.
No, I don't have any ideas. I'm here to listen. Today, I'm here to listen.
I mentioned this earlier before Jack and Jacob joined, but I think like my earliest OmniFlix experience goes back to sometime 2021. And I remember like Jack, when we first got in touch and you basically brought me into Cosmos, we had this legendary conversations with Jack, right? Which was also supported and run by OmniFlix. This was legendary. When is that coming back, Jack? I think Jack.
When is that coming back? We need to bring it back. both Sisla and I have gotten busy with other things, but I've been doing an internal one at StrangeLove for a while that I've been calling Story Time with Jack. So I've been thinking about turning Story Time with Jack into a regular podcast. We've been really busy with a number of things and kind of heads down at StrangeLove recently, but I think in a month or so I should be able to come up for some air and start doing more regular public appearances, which I have missed, honestly.
Yeah. No, Jack was epic back then. I almost did nothing. Jack was, utilized his contacts to make sure we had like a great guest. We had someone that could talk tech, someone that could articulate well, and Jack himself, I personally think he too improved as a host. Started off, at the start of the year in one way, talking, making sure people understood, and by the end we almost did like 50 plus episodes, Jack, and everyone loved those. And 2021's memories definitely include conversations with Jack. Whoever was part of the Cosmos, they all knew that Friday we used to have conversations with Jack. So
it was fantastic. I really loved that. It was that was like right around the time I think Cito started broadcasting like midway through conversations. Like I think I had a bunch of them done when the first time we chatted and you started doing Cosmos stuff. And there was really no one out there producing Cosmos content at that point. And that was really why I started it. And I was like looking around for a long time for somebody to start it with, and Sisla raised his hand. And it was just really fantastic to have a place where every week we came on and like the intros were fantastic. I loved that. And we always had great guests. And, it was such a small ecosystem at that point. It was really easy to kind of get everyone on and chat with them. And I think that content really is still valuable today because you can go back and see what people were saying a couple of years ago. And almost all of the people I had on, they're saying the exact same thing. Greg's talking about like the first episode I think I did with Greg, and Greg was talking about like GPUs on Akash, and they're finally shipping that, which is fantastic. And I did one with Yelena, and like I think she ended up talking about a lot of the things that were kind of precursors to Noble at that point. And it was really a blast of a time. I really enjoyed it.
Hey Jack, hey Cito, hey Jacob, hey Fig. Sorry, I just hopped in late. Glad to see you all here. Feels exciting. And how you guys doing?
I'm great, and I want to say congrats to you guys on the launch. And
thank you,
guys. StreamSwap is slick as hell. Like really neat. I have a feeling like that's gonna end up remixed in a number of interesting ways.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think like that's in the true, OmniFlix fashion that you guys, if you see something that you want to improve, you just build it yourself, and you build a product that's on steroids, and like that's so innovative. And I think that's really cool. And like Jacob said, I think we did this interview last week or 2 weeks ago, Sisla and Daya, about StreamSwap, and I think like a lot of people saw also the potential not just for the FLIX token but for other tokens within Cosmos that are launching, right? I think on the spaces with Sunny, he also mentioned that Quasar is potentially looking into that, or Celestia even, right? And maybe even outside of Cosmos. So yeah, very cool stuff.
Definitely we are actually already talking to people that are both in the ecosystem and outside the ecosystem that want to utilize this framework, this protocol, and work on their experiments, their way to launch. So more than happy. And now I'll have to add a point here saying that the Osmosis team has been incredibly helpful. Be it Sunny, Josh, be it people like that have been leading various departments. Be it Victor, Aaron, Johnny, Jeremy, and of course our very own Emperor Osmo. They've all been making sure that this was launched well. Like people, they talk about like I always or often see People talk about Polygon ecosystem. People talk about like multiple other ecosystems where there's a company that's like leading the entire ecosystem, and then you have someone leading the way, and you have like POCs, point of contacts, and so on and so forth. But Osmosis is definitely not like that. We've worked with people that are independent of Osmosis, that are contributors, that are partners, that are team members, and we've had an amazing experience with all of them. And like that's how Orkun and ourselves started working together. That's how multiple other teammates, our contributors started working together, and Osmosis like actually brought them together. And this was the best part about StreamSwap. More than anything, it was the opportunity to be able to like actually work like a DAO. 90% of the time when we work, it might be sometimes DAOs are namesake. Then there'll be like individual people like controlling everything. But especially in the case of StreamSwap, that hasn't happened, and we are extremely proud to be part of a contributing team, a team like that, and to be contributing to StreamSwap. Yeah.
Right. I think it has been a fantastic experience working with all the devs that did work on earlier, native SDK as well, and the contracts by Orkun and other team members. So yeah, definitely Osmosis has made sure that it was pushed as much as possible in all directions. Not even leaving the design aside. All of these. So yeah, looking forward to.
Continue. Sorry.
No worries, Jack. Please go
okay.
ahead.
I was just going to say that I think that Osmosis did such an incredible job of kicking off Cosmos. They've always been super friendly, always building, and always really very easy to reach, even though your team is busy as hell. And I'm glad that you guys had such a great experience. And I mean, look at StreamSwap. It's yeah, this is good.
Thank you. Huge shout out to everyone that has been involved. And 15 minutes to go, before the price is finally decided. And I just want to like update on a stat. I'll take this opportunity to also like give a huge shout out to the FLIX crew and the FLIX fanatics. Like at this point in time, if we are like in here with all of you, like live and like not worried about what will happen, that definitely is credit to everyone that's like that worked their asses off, that made sure to keep all of this functional. So like
pretty much like since last couple of weeks, yeah, I think as Sisla said, since last couple of weeks it's been like right, sleepless nights, and yeah, it's been hard, but otherwise very phenomenal working with all the Cosmos stations, Keplers. As you see today, they're pretty much on time. They've integrated pretty well. We couldn't believe, right? So I mean, that's what we're bullish on. The Osmosis, the whole collaboration within Cosmos is super duper. That when you talk to them in a way, things are moving. They're not anymore stopping, or there is no way as such that someone is dragging down the collaboration or such. So,
yeah. I mean, I remember even sorry that like even Fig, I remember calling him like messaging on Telegram quickly just to confirm facts. Make sure everything is in place. Identify like ask about their roadmap like so many times that I don't know like if we got ever irritated, but just wanted to like plan well, and all we can do is plan. And it has been amazing seeing Kepler, Cosmos Station, everyone like execute the way they did, and we are extremely happy to be part of this entire ecosystem.
Yeah, we found the same thing.
We've been going on. Yeah, please.
No, I was just gonna say we found the same thing, and it's probably partly because you guys are so great. Like everyone wants to work with you, right? But like I think definitely that the Osmosis ecosystem, the whole Cosmos ecosystem, I think there's a vibe of openness and like high quality generally that just makes it easy to work with anyone. I haven't come across anyone yet who's like letting the bar down. So it's definitely to see this happen.
Yeah, it's cool that the community is focused on the technology. It's not focused on marketing. It's not focused on hype. It's focused on really building scalable systems to last the next bunch of years. And that is, I think, what sets Cosmos apart from all the other blockchain ecosystems. It's got similar DNA to Bitcoin and Ethereum, but because of the ideology where it's preserving sovereignty in different zones and allowing people to run their own systems from the bottom up. It brings together a lot of builders from many, many different places, all focused on the technology. And that's what's kept me here for this many years. And I think Sisla and the OmniFlix team were a great example of that. You know, they've came up out of the Bollywood world building really advanced content management systems for customers there, and they've pivoted to building some of the coolest content management systems on blockchains I've frankly ever seen. It's pretty wild the quality of product the OmniFlix team has built with the size team they have, and I'm just continually impressed by what Sisla and Daya have brought together over there. It's really awesome.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you. It means a lot, and definitely, we'll be super bullish on Cosmos and the whole ecosystem. Though there is drama, but it's one big fat family that shares all of it, and at the same time works. So, Cosmoverse last year proved me that being there, experiencing all of it in physical has been very phenomenal, and super bullish after that, because though there are differences, people don't care. They strive towards moving things, integrating things. IBC is something that I think fundamentally is like within the ethos that says, chains are connected. As much I believe, all the projects, Osmosis, Akash, Juno, all of these who have similar, fundamental ethos like Cosmos. I believe we're glad to be part of the family, and believes in the similar ethos. Thanks for your kind words. Thank you.
How are you guys now? Like launch day, you must be exhausted. You haven't been sleeping for weeks. How are you holding up?
Yeah, I mean, it has been a while. Like we've had like multiple, at least, like 48-hour, marathons, or I'll say sprints, like where we didn't sleep for a day and, just slept directly the next day. I think that was also a function of, how much we wanted to plan. Of course, like things go out of control. So, we were prepared for, multiple cases, and, glad that we didn't have to like have a go to plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So, very good. Yeah.
I mean, Sisla's a dad. He doesn't sleep to begin with. So like, this is just more the same.
Yeah. Multiple dads over here who don't sleep.
I'm going to be getting a taste of that real soon. Our son is due in July, so
amazing.
Huge congrats, Jacob. It's exciting.
Yeah, congratulations. Definitely going to be fun, and at the same time, I don't know what mixed reactions.
Oh no, dude! It's gonna it'll be fantastic. I can't wait.
I'm just kidding, but otherwise, I mean,
cute little guy. He's gonna be all like running around, and I don't know. The most terrifying thing about the young ones is,
I think next year, Cosmos, we have to do like a family resort or somewhere.
Maybe Cosmos.
You'll have to have space for the family. We'll all bring our families and then come down. Like we'll go to the conference. Families will enjoy. So
I think last year Jacob was saying the same thing during Cosmos, and I think even I felt the same, because they could come there, they could enjoy the rest of the world where we enjoy the event, and just an idea.
The stretch goal for this year's Cosmoverse actually is to bring the whole family. We'll see if it works out logistically. But that's the idea.
Yeah, I think that's a next year for me. My wife has been to Turkey already, and she's not excited about coming back right now, which is kind of a bummer because I really wanted her to come this year, but maybe next year.
But for you, it's also a crazy long trip, right?
It is. It's the literal other side of the world.
Yeah. So Jacob, and also like the OmniFlix team, like you guys went through a travel madness last year, right? I think
that was intense. That was really intense. And it was totally worth it, by the way.
Yeah,
it was
100%.
That's what it was.
Just seeing you when you arrived at the hotel, and I just accidentally walked through the lobby, and like, this is Jacob. That's cool. And he's here. He made it. With your red cross standing in the lobby, trying to check in.
Red Crocs.
Good old times. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Well, there's
No,
going to
but
be another one again next year, which I'm stoked.
I also want to just to say, like, for people that might not be aware, but like the OmniFlix team has been one of our most important partners and, like, you know, supporters for Cosmoverse. Literally the ticketing platform, they built that from scratch last year. Even 2021, the first version of Lisbon, you guys have been crucial support to make the event like very professional also, right? Like how it looks on the live stream, all the animations, guiding also the technical team at the conference itself, right? I remember back the first one, like we weren't as experienced running such a large conference, but you just jumped in and like, okay, bam, do this, managing the people from India. Literally the first one, you weren't in there in person, but just like managing people from there. And I guess for you, it was like 2-3 a.m. at night, just 2 days in a row, like leading everything. Medellin obviously was insane because you were also on ground. Yeah. Sitting with the AV company on the technical table, like managing everything, like that was amazing. Like honestly, working, like if anybody hasn't worked with the OmniFlix team yet, it's just as smooth as it can get, and very solution oriented. Also, like when things get under stress or heated, you guys are very level headed and just trying to find a solution that makes the most sense, also on short notice. So yeah, it's been amazing to work with you, and I'm really looking forward to this year. I think we have a lot of cool things in the works. We still have a lot to talk in the next month, what we're going to be doing. But yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah, definitely looking forward. Yeah, it has been a fantastic experience working both the years, like last year and the previous Portugal as well. So looking forward to in the end 5-minute phase of streaming, I believe. Yeah.
5 minutes. Let's go.
How much did everyone contribute, by the way? Did you all participate?
That's a secret, though it's so decentralized.
We know Jacob's story.
Yeah.
My what was it? My unauthorized expense? Yeah.
No, we won't let your team down. We won't let your team down. So.
Good. Because otherwise they all have.
Holy shit! The rate is 0.69 Osmo.
Yeah, that was what I was showing actually.
Oh my god.
That's a good figure too.
This is good. Very nice. Yeah. No, almost done. Like we are 3 minutes, 25 seconds away from price discovery. Jacob, like I remember, when we talked about content management systems, you were about to say something. Like, what was that? Now I'm curious.
Well, I mean, it was probably about Slick UX. It might not have been about Slick UX, but you know what? The level of Slick on StreamSwap is amazing. And the other thing is, I imagine that there are a lot of cosmonauts who have not yet experienced the depth of OmniFlix, and definitely encourage everybody to check it out because the ease of use of this, I mean, it's a vast media management toolkit that you can use to promote your content, to monetize your content, and God knows what else, is pretty incredible. It really is probably best in class and a huge argument for the app chain thesis.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob invoking the app chain thesis.
Oh yeah.
Everyone listen.
Yeah. All right. So Liam, you've been quiet.
I don't think I need to speak for the segment. We've already got so many amazing people on the screen, perfectly capable of hosting shows by themselves in a lot of cases.
I feel like we should do this more often, like once a month or something.
I agree. I'm totally down for a party once a month. This is a blast.
Oh my god!
This just reminds me of
0699. Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah.
This just reminds me of so many other launch parties, and it's always a good crew getting everyone on the thing together.
Hell yeah! I must say, I think I predicted it. The unauthorized expense was 6969.42 as well.
That's right. That's right. I saw that like immediately as soon as that happened, I saw that and pretty excited. Okay, under 60 seconds to go, or just over 60 seconds.
Oh, how do we get it back down to 59? Someone have to withdraw.
Oh, it increased to let's see. It increased to about 70, the current price. But like we shouldn't be talking about price. We're very happy to be here with all of you. Jacob, Jack, Cito, Liam, Fig. Of course, personally, I'm extremely happy. We also have, our FLIX crew members, FLIX fanatics, our creators, collectors, curators, node hosts, infrastructure providers, our partners, people that develop the FLIXverse, people that developed our mobile apps, the Reach team. So all of you guys, thank you all. I know you're all watching, and in about 22 seconds, it'll all go down. Like this is where we see the finish line, but this is just the start of a lot more to come. Again, I'll copy a code and say, still feels like day one, and a lot more to go.
The bullishness and community has even grown further in multiple polls. So we would say that we've always been skeptical, but otherwise this movement feels great.
Here
And,
we go.
thanks to everyone. It's a historic moment, we personally think so. Thank you for being here today.
You're
helping
very
us.
welcome.
Thank you.
Jacob mentioned about talking about how price is being found, and I actually think that's a good topic to talk about, Jacob. Like quickly.
Yeah. Guys,
great.
I
Are
do
you
have
off,
to
Jack?
jump here real quick. I'm sorry, guys. It's the top of the hour. I gotta go run and chat with somebody. But
no worries,
congratulations,
please.
Sisla. Congratulations, Daya. You guys rock.
Thank you.
Great to see everybody.
Means a
I'll catch you
lot,
guys
means a
online.
lot.
Later, Jack.
Thank you for being here, Jack.
Thank you.
But yeah, maybe we should take a few moments. Jacob, I don't know if you had any thoughts you wanted to share first of all, since you brought it up.
It's all questions actually. So I mean, everything I told my team was true. Basically told my team when trying out StreamSwap, I was like, guys, I don't precisely know how this works yet, but I figure the best way to find out is we'll just try it, and if it doesn't work, you can throw a tomato at me. So actually, this is a question for the OmniFlix team. What's the mechanic here? Because I did not know too much when trying it out.
Yeah, do you want to take this?
Yeah, sure. So technically, when you subscribe to the sale, right, Jacob? So what happens here is you'll get shares. So let's say you deposit 100 Osmo, you get 100 shares. So what happens is all of these shares are distributed throughout the sale time you participate. So what happens every second there is an emission. So it is a linear emission as of now. So let's imagine, since because it's 1 million, right? Every second there is X FLIX emitting. So what happens when someone subscribes, their shares are distributed throughout the sale relatively. So according to the time, it'll deduct X shares from your balance and X FLIX from the in pool. So it makes sure to deduct on all of the subscribed wallets. So this is a lazy accounting model where it doesn't happen every block. What happens is, because it is time and token emission based, everyone's subscription has time in and time out. So when you subscribe, it doesn't get consumed as is when you put, right? So as you could see, it took all of the time to consume your tokens throughout the sale. It didn't get consumed in like 10 minutes or so. So as I said, all the shares are distributed throughout the sale period, and all of your shares against unspent, and the number of people participating, the more people participate or the less people participate, it depends on the amount of FLIX that fluctuates, because you're pulling in to the unspent always. So all of the shares people holding right now are always competing with the unspent. So when it grows, the unspent becomes smaller. When the subscription grows, unspent becomes smaller, you get less. When the subscription lesser, the unspent becomes more, you get more. So it's always relative to your holding time, holding amount, and number of people participating. So it's very simple formula. It is not at all complex. It's almost as I said, it's a time bound emission based. a share calculation from yours and from the pools as well. So technically, I'll tell you something crazy. Even the UI, right? All of the calculations are on the UI done by the formula. It's not RPC as such. So we optimize so much that the lazy accounting in itself made sure that all of these is planned very well. There is no bottlenecks on chain transactions. All of these, it's very beautifully planned. I mean, thanks to Sunny, thanks to Arkun, thanks to Robert, and various other people who have been part of this. And we've had various ways of doing this. Initially, there wasn't a share concept. It was automatic consumption concept. Then we bought in shares with discussion. Then things are that's how it works. But otherwise, I hope you were able to get the overall. Yeah.
I mean, I hope it worked out too, because otherwise they'll throw tomatoes at me.
Jacob is a FLIX whale.
But it looks really cool. And really, like, I've got to run in 1 second, but I'll say just one thing. Neat thing about StreamSwap to me is that it's very clearly we're exercising like the greater fluidity of transactions that's possible with a blockchain. And I also want to say just like congrats on the launch. Really interested to see more and more people jumping in, playing with the media tools. If we ever get our butts in gear, we'll start putting some videos on as well. And thank you guys.
Definitely. I mean, it does means a lot. Thanks for kind words, Jacob. We'll be at it, and this movement is all more super bullish on community than ever. So it's onward and upwards for us. So yeah.
And Jacob, like just so that on the stream itself, we've had 3,133 people that participated in the StreamSwap stream. So this is like textbook definition of how a decentralized launch should function. At least, I mean, we are biased now.
Yeah, no. Like most ICOs don't have that. Most
definitely networks that can bootstrap using community are super bullish using this, because this proves that it's not something that the rate is set by raising or by a private group that has a phenomenal access. Here in this case, we are super bullish on those simple aspects where people can participate. They can leave as well. There is no compulsion as such. It is very freedom oriented and very community driven, and surely helps projects those want to super build and prove that they can build more further.
Excellent, guys. I'm gonna head to sleep, but thanks so much for having me on, and I'll see all of you very soon.
Thank you, Jacob. Thanks for your time. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care, Jacob.
All right.
Yeah, I want to echo actually what you said there, which is how like the community has access to these streams to get tokens. I think it just really levels the playing field, and if projects like choose to use StreamSwap, which I'm sure they will, it just gives them the ability to give opportunity to the community that would otherwise only be available to VCs in a lot of cases, or OTC deals we talked about before, which can be used for StreamSwap as well, which is something only a few people can kind of get access to, people with a lot of capital.
Yeah.
But this is all about the community, which is something I really like about StreamSwap, and it's novel. Like, it's not really something that's been built elsewhere. So super stoked to see you guys do such a good job on this launch, and great. Really happy to be a part of it.
As you mentioned, the community, I think now is a good time. We have 120 people watching.
Wow.
When FLIX drop?
Very soon. So
yeah.
I think I'll let Sisla tell, but otherwise very soon we have a module being worked on, and that goes into testnet very soon. We're a bit focused on token launch, so we couldn't release something very concrete on that, but otherwise very soon we'll be releasing all of the roadmap towards drop.
Yeah, I mean, if for people that watch F1, this is like the first Grand Prix of the season. Yeah, and the entire season is like left out. Like, there's a lot more to come, and step by step. So
But we're talking days or weeks?
weeks, just like
Weeks,
not too many
weeks.
weeks.
Oh, okay,
Hopefully
okay.
single digit weeks. You know?
Alright,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah. Next steps are, for those that actually got their FLIX right now, you can redeem them. You can go to the Osmosis mainnet app right now, and you should be able to see FLIX token right here in the Osmosis mainnet app. The URL here is app.osmosis.zone/assets. Just go to the assets tab, search for FLIX, and you should see it right there. Your tokens are all there. You can deposit or withdraw, and then start staking. Inflation goes live in 24 hours from now.
Try to just withdraw and
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean,
no
this
withdrawal
is-
step, straight into your wallet. They just go straight into your wallet, no withdrawal step.
Yeah.
So
That's
cool.
right.
Nice.
And
go straight into the regular.
Yes. So we have integrations with Kepler, Cosmos Station, Leap. We have been listed on Frontier as well as on the Osmosis mainnet app. Now Kepler Mobile also supports OmniFlix. So guys, it is everywhere right now on day one. We are very happy that all the teams came together to make sure this happened the way it did. Again, shout out to like Kepler, Chenapsis, the team, Cosmos Station, Leap Wallet, and MintScan. All the teams that were involved made sure that access to the FLIX token was available right from day one. And this is something that kept it even more exciting. And the timing of all of this coming down together, happening on one day, that is something that we believe was phenomenal. And we are very glad to be part of this ecosystem. So all right.
Yeah. Likewise, I think we're all very, very pumped and happy for you. I think we can see the excitement in your voice and all the hard work you've been doing for the past months and years, actually. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you guys. Also, the FLIX community is really amazing. It's all coming together. So I'm genuinely happy for you guys. But yeah, I also got to run now. We'll definitely talk soon. And yeah, please, everybody that's tuned in right now, share the link to the stream, to this video, so people can rewatch that. I think this is a very cool thing. And like we said earlier, maybe we can do this more frequent, like once a month or something, like a Cosmos super stream with everybody that's building, people from the community, creators, developers, right? And maybe we can even talk about general stuff, right? Like proposals on Cosmos governance. There's always something that's dramatic, I would say. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna jump.
Thank you.
Very happy for you. And FLIX to the moon.
Thank you, Sito. Thanks for your time.
Cheers,
Take
Sito.
care.
And
Nice.
take
Well, I guess-
that is this your third space today, or
Oh my
no,
god,
third?
yeah. 3 steps in a row. Wow. But this is the most fun one to finish them off already.
I think what Sito was saying now is we need to get a big token launch on StreamSwap once a month so we can do this party regularly.
Definitely very, very super bullish on some of the good tokens. Those are yet to come.
Yeah, can't wait to see this getting used more. Because you guys have built it now, it's open. Like, what do people do if they want to use StreamSwap? Do they come to you and say, like, how do we set up a launch, or like, how do they go about it?
I mean, at this point in time, the app is contracts are permissionless. The front end
It's
is
open.
curated. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the curation works based on some DD. It is we've been approached by projects right now. Our Twitter DMs are open. We'll have a curation. There's a standard process that'll go live. Of course, we were also learning about how Osmosis, the blockchain or the app, can integrate a new token that doesn't have a pool and so on and so forth. So all of these things are being learned as we go. And we were ready to take the bullet, and hopefully it paid off.
We took,
and overall the process and all
Went
are
well.
also being explained right now.
Actually, I mean, otherwise they kind of accommodated a speed process, or at least it was very convenient with them working. There wasn't a problem at all. But definitely there'll be a streamlined process and things like those. So yeah.
Nice, awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys build next as well. You seem like
Definitely.
so
I mean,
much
there is a lot
stuff.
planned in version 2s and yet to come. Yeah.
Version 2 of StreamSwap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All of these. Quite a lot. And we'll integrate with your roadmap also this time. Once
Yeah,
it develops,
definitely.
100% something that we are looking at. So
Yeah,
Very
we can't
beautiful,
wait.
and it worked very well. Like a lot of people tested, the router on testnet. One of the
Yeah.
guys who tested like AVAX, Polygon, Ethereum, he tested almost like very, some of the very big, known tokens, or at least known good bridges or sorts. Yeah, it went very well, and I believe we don't know how many moved. Otherwise, because it goes to IBC other way, we didn't log any of the data. So since because this is as much as decentralized, we don't take any data as such. So yeah, all the calculations are on UI, and it's straight up plugged into public RPC. So yeah.
No, same with us. We haven't taken like any data on like any of that. It's just tools that you can use, right? It's fully
Correct,
open.
correct.
Yeah. We can't wait. I can't wait to make it so that you can go into StreamSwap in one click from any chain, even from Cosmos chains. From I think that'll. Yeah, I don't know when that'll be. I won't say when, but yeah, can't wait to build that for you guys.
I love that level of abstraction. I think it's so important for the users just to be able to do it like it's nothing, right? Which is exactly what you're talking about with the one-click transaction.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to think about it, right? Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Cool. All right. Well, I might jump off.
Sure.
Yeah, great to see you guys, and congrats. Enjoy it.
Thank
Get a
you for
good
your time.
sleep.
Have a great week.
Take care. Thank you, Fig. Thank you for joining us. Take care. All right, I just have something to clarify. I'm very sorry. Pool 990, that is the FLIX Osmo pool. We did not create it. This is not something that is official. We are not sure of the status of this. Of course, you can go ahead and maybe like swap until there's like an official pool. This will definitely not be incentivized with external
Incentivized.
incentives. And this is not official, but you can feel free. So your flicks, your coins, your wish. So yeah, thank you. I just
Stay
wanted to
safe.
yeah.
Stay safe. Don't make sure to just put them into somewhere that you're not sure. Yeah, I will be announcing more details like tomorrow, mostly around the pool and everything. So yeah, definitely inflation will be on very soon via proposal that's also coming. So yeah, both pool and
Tomorrow is when the proposal will pass, and by tomorrow it is subjective. In some places of the world, in about 24 to 28 hours, you'll see the inflation. In exactly about 27 hours, you'll see inflation go live. So if you have your token staked with your favorite validator, it is definitely gonna get. Yeah, it'll be an advantage. So just make sure to explore Osmosis, explore OmniFlix, and thank you.
Well, thank you both for being here all the way through. I mean, I'm sure you would have been here all the way through, even if we didn't have a live stream, just to watch how everything unfolded.
I think this is one of the streams that's very like sort of has very good engagement and continuous persistent users as well, and I enjoyed a lot otherwise. But yeah, the whole streaming and everything was new. One of the launch parties that stays forever. Yeah.
I think it was great all round.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. And back to you, Name. Thank you for doing this. Almost 2 hours. This is like a regular FLIX talk that we have on Wednesdays. But this is a launch party. This is historical for us. And thank you for hosting this, making sure that the FLIX fam is presented with all the right information, with everything that you keep doing on a weekly basis. But today you ended up doing it on video. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Yep.
It just came out of retirement for this one stream, and so it's been great to come back to the cameras. And I just love it. It's taxing, of course, making videos a lot, but like just the energy and the like vibes and all the community like being together, chatting, talking, like that's really like what makes these events so special. And like when I say community, I mean like the builders, like you guys, like people like me, people like everyone in the chat, Cito, Jack, all these people. And I think what Jack said earlier, like really echoed with me, where he said, you know, all of the people in Cosmos is what kind of keeps him here. Like the way that everyone approaches building and not kind of talking about marketing and stuff like that. And it's the same for me. Like the community is super passionate. There's like so much diversity, and it's just been great to be a part of it. Like broadly, and it's also been great working with you guys. You're super easy to work with. We have a lot of good chats about so many things, and StreamSwap really got my mind ticking a lot. So I've really enjoyed the space and this one as well. It's been great doing the live stream with you.
Yep. Thank you, Liam. Thanks a lot. Again, just to clarify, pool number 990 is not official. Again, there's a 6% swap fee. So better not like utilize that pool to swap tokens. There'll be a pool that's created in the next 24 hours. We'll make sure that everything is taken care of, and then we create the pool. Until then, do not trade, do not swap your tokens for other tokens, IBC tokens on Osmosis. Make sure that your FLIX is safe with you when inflation goes live in the next 27 hours. If you have your token staked, there'll be a lot of advantage. The tokenomics, make sure that you understand that, and then go ahead and again do all that you wish with your FLIX tokens. They're yours now. So I mean, yeah, this is record time. This is record time claiming. Like as soon as the stream is done, like within minutes, you have your FLIX with you, and then you can like move it across. We can see activity on MintScan. People are voting on proposals that are active. So we are very excited, and thank you, Liam, for doing this. Thank you everyone for coming down here. Any concluding thoughts that you have?
I think, thanks to Liam. Thanks for hosting a beautiful space today. It has been very fantastic one and very memorable, I believe. Yeah, in all of its glory, I believe. Yeah, it has been great to hang out with some of the OGs. All Jack, Jacob, you, Sito. Feels good to be, around you, discussing about many things and sharing similar ideologies. So thanks for your time. Yeah, we'll keep at it. Don't, as Sisla already said, don't fall prey to false pools. So we'll announce as soon as possible, and look out for announcements. Probably you can go ahead and stake, but you don't get anything. That could be possible as well. So if you're unsure what to do, so you can go ahead. There is Kepler wallet support already. There is Cosmos Station support already. So you can pretty much do it right way. As soon as you withdraw from the sale, and you can go stake. Once the inflation is on, you get straight away from the block one of the inflation. So you don't miss out there as well.
Yeah, and of course the OmniFlix market that we worked on for like so long, OmniFlix Studio. 100 FLIX is the collection creation fee. You can create collections, get your FLIX, create your collections. You have what is like the OmniFlix market. We have like amazing creators, Tardigrades, Tangled, IBC Mafia, Sandy. All of them are releasing their collections. So do not hesitate about the marketplace. Utilize your FLIX for all that you want.
I think very reasonable as of now. Mostly, they haven't, thought since because they didn't know rates. They all might have already listed them for minting. So go ahead, show some love for the creators who have been already, minting for last 1 year. Who've been doing a fantastic job. Thanks to all of them for being on the stream today as well. So, yep, taking a break, I believe. Yeah, good night to all of them. Keep tight. Yeah. Thanks to the community once again. Yep.
And FLIX is finally here. That's the thing. We made it.
Everyone
who's here made it.
More bullies than ever. More super bullies than ever. And yeah, super looking forward to deliver the promises and everything. And yeah, keep building.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Liam. Thanks a lot. Thank you, FLIX fam. We will be ending this broadcast in 3, 2, and 1.